Hello and welcome to Tuesday's stream and Dark Souls 3. So Susie's just a little busy because fireworks are scaring kiddies.
I've covered them in a
64.
blanket, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the 5th of November. We can't blame it there. Alright, girls. I can hear fireworks your end as well.
Oh boy.
Fridays.
Well, oops, not mean to close that. Exile armor. Looks like it's going to be my.
Easy. Come here, my darling. Easy. Easy.
Right.
Oh god, she's deaf sometimes.
Oh. Poor little kitty.
Yeah. Alright, we want the Profained Capitol.
Yeah. I'm just checking that I don't have anything for usage.
Oh, I didn't check that.
Ah.
Okay, good, I didn't have anything to burn or whatever. Oh, Pops!
What has she done?
She's just completely curled up herself into the blanket. Oh, girl. So precious.
Ashen one.
The other thing?
Ah.
No, I don't have anything for selling.
Ashen.
Okay. So just put that set away. Back to the Profained Capitol. It's time to rescue a good friend of ours.
Yep, I cannot wait to rescue him.
And then we'll head, before we then do the other half, we'll head back into the dungeon to do the bits with that.
Ah, yes. Alright, Pops. You get yourself comfy, my little girl. Oh, I haven't got my shield on me. But you equipped it, and I was like,
Don't forget your poison bite rings. Okay, my sign.
Up instead.
Hmm?
I'm mossing up instead.
Yeah, well, I've got moss, but I'm also put on some good, what I can for poison defense.
Yeah. There we go.
So.
Oh dear.
Alright, then. So, anything else been going on today?
No, not really. Did a online shop for mum and dad, so that means they have something to eat while I'm away.
Well, they could have done it themselves.
I know. But I'm the person who puts away the said shopping, so...
Yeah, just put it where they can't find it.
Put things all where they don't belong. Frozen stuff.
And don't forget item at the top of this ladder.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna be okay fighting, buddy?
Damn it, I was hoping I could get him to land where... Oof.
Sorry, Dad.
Really? Your splash damage was hitting me?
Bloody hell. No! They're the same Dauntless!
I don't know why you were... Oh, remember Susie, hold on. Susie.
Sorry. Okay.
I've got silent stepping, so...
Oh, same here. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Don't forget item on the left and item on the platform out here.
Oh yeah, I always forget that platform out there until I actually turn around and see it.
Yeah. It's on the right.
Alright, Days, come over here, my sweet. Days, come here, sweetheart. Alright. Terrified, come here. Yes, claw the back of my chair. Yes. You do you. You do you.
Look, if it keeps her happy.
Exactly. I can't really complain with that.
There you
There we go, that was a good collective.
go. I'm done. Oh, jeez, you lot need to calm down below us.
Oh god. Alex hasn't been here yet.
No.
He's in for a surprise.
Yeah, because we're at Aldrich.
Yeah. Daisy. Ah!
Oh no, it's Susie. Because, yeah, you've got to go the other side to get your things still.
I know.
I think you're just... Hang on.
You alright?
I saw one of them. Hang on.
I just love how their front air instantly just goes up like...
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello.
There we go, there's another. Susie, go quick, go quick, go quick.
It sounds bad.
Yeah, we're not in a nice environment, and she's just been invaded.
Ew. By the way, my luck today has been pretty crazy when it came with just like to random chance like loot box type things.
Boo.
I know. But you know that Pokemon Masters game that came out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see the invader.
I bought. I didn't buy anything. I just stored up enough points to get a 10 scout. Did that. I got 3 5-stars in that draw, which
Oh, Susie heal.
1 is hard enough. But I got 5. No, I got 3 5-stars in that one run. Then just now on League of Legends, I used all my Worlds 2019 tokens to buy, to get 5 of these Worlds 2019 orbs, which gives you a random cosmetic skin shard and a chance to get some extra stuff. Now among those, I got the Worlds 2019 jackpot bag,
Susie.
which gives you a skin of every tier. So
I want to heal yourself
you'd
from
get
more.
5. You'd get 5 skins.
Don't forget item further round.
And it also says there's a 1% chance of you getting a mythic skin shard. Well, no, mythic skin permanent. And I managed to get that 1% chance in the bag as well. Just like, what the heck is going on today? It makes me want to quickly go to Tesco's and get one of those.
Wait, back up, Susie, back up.
Lottery card things.
Yeah. Here we go.
Get a couple of scratch cards.
Back out.
That's what
No!
That's
No!
what-
Get off, get off!
The skin that I got was actually one that I was wanting to get.
Oh, heck.
Because, mythic, skins
Oh
are
boy,
very
I used to-
difficult to acquire. Because to get them you need to open loot boxes, and you need to get 10 of these gemstones, which are not easy to get. You just get them in the back of a loot box every now and then.
Here comes the other one.
Maybe.
What? No, you did not grab me. I was at your side, not in front of you.
Oh dear. But yeah,
Ow.
so it takes a very long time to get them mythic, and I have
Ugh.
10, luckily, and I was planning on using them potentially to get this skin, but
Oh no. Susie, get the items
who are you
quick.
fighting?
Well, the invader just got to us.
Oh right, the invader. Oh no. So not a fun time, I'm guessing.
No. You got the stuff, Susie?
Yeah.
Okay, let's head outside then.
Where the hell is our Blade of the Dark Moon?
I don't know. Oh, I did not want you to fight him here. But
Yeah, but
run. Okay. Phew, okay, gangbang.
our Dark Moon was just absolutely lovely.
I don't know where they went. Okay.
Daisy, do the smart move and fall asleep, my sweet.
Oh yeah, when's the fireworks?
Tonight. I hear stuff breaking.
Whenabouts tonight?
Right.
We'll tell people when the game's on.
Okie doke.
Well, we're thinking about 10 tonight, I believe.
10:30. What? I rolled out!
God. Oh,
I mean, come on, game! You're just... Game is BSing me so much already. So that has been ridiculous what it's done to me already. Oh, I forgot this was a friggin'...
Still sound a bit.
Come on, Mimic, do the tots. Oh no, didn't do the tots.
Dorkin.
No, the Tatsu.
Tatsu.
The Tatsu is what mimics do.
I honestly feels like something should be in that room and it annoys me.
I think maybe the idea is if you want to arrow the things on the lower floor.
Could be.
Oh, here's an interesting story for you guys.
Oh.
In Magic the Gathering,
Get ready.
there's a new set recently called Throne of Eldraine.
Where is he?
Nothing in there really saw any...
Wait, where's the guy gone?
Nothing was... Nothing was sort of... People looked at it and thought, this isn't really going to do much. Wizards of the Coast then came along and banned a card in a format, in the standard format, which is the main format.
Don't forget to drop down the hole here, Susie.
Yeah, I know. I just think someone did it.
Ah.
This card was quite problematic, but not as problematic as the situation that is currently happening in Standard, because after that ban, it basically let one card go completely insane.
Oh, God.
To the point where, you know, when you played Yu-Gi-Oh in the past, players would be playing a lot of the same sort of decks.
Pretty much. So that's how basically the balance was left to be.
Yeah.
It's like...
This card is... Oh yeah, sorry, I know. Yeah, is that
Sorry.
what you can say?
Don't worry.
No. This card is in 70% of all standard decks at the moment. And it's destroying standard.
I know, girl, I know.
Apparently the reason why the R&D department didn't think it was so powerful is because they didn't realize that the person using Oko would be playing against another player. Because they saw its ability, the ability that it had as an ability to trigger his other abilities. But players saw it and just thought, you know, this could actually be pretty good at defensive plays.
You done, Susie?
Yeah.
And
Right, hang on. Well, Susie,
yeah, just
best thing to do.
wrecked face.
Let's get me through this bit then, so we can be done with the poison stuff.
Wait, what? No, I didn't want to do that.
Poison? What's coming up?
I mean, look, it's Dark Souls. There's going to be a poison area.
I thought we dealt with the poison already.
Oh, no, it's Dark Souls 3. What do you expect? It was the end of the saga. You know they're going to milk it for all it's worth.
Damn it. You're ahead now, aren't you?
Yep.
This playthrough.
Yeah, because we did Aldrich last week. Which actually, for strangely enough, he wasn't as bad as he normally is.
He was quite okay, really.
Which was weird.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just wait for Susie summon sign. There it is.
I'm looking forward to Alien Isolation this week.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, there have been protests around the world, controversies in video games for people calling on it to happen. Governments can't make their minds up what to do in supporting this or denying it. You know.
Fundraisers.
Yep.
Kickstarters.
Petitions. People tried breaking into Susie's home to drag her here to do it. Okay, that last bit, no, but there was talks of a raid. So,
Area Susie 1 raid.
Or the Area Susie raid. And people were talking about using Naruto running to avoid the cops.
This time it's Sasuke running.
Yeah. I mean, what else are we missing from the list?
Hong Kong?
Well, I said, like, controversies with video games.
Lies?
That doesn't quite fit in on this.
Spoilers? Leaks?
Again, it doesn't quite work, because that's meant to be about us knowing the outcome of what will happen.
True.
1. Good. So yeah, there is a lot. I mean, heck, it's the true reason the UK is having another election.
Yeah. Offense in 5 days. No. Oh.
I cannot wait. No.
In other news, start your countdown for 10 days' time.
I mean, we already kind of have.
Pokemon!
Nah, Star Wars.
No.
Although speaking of, like some places have been able to have, you know, the hands-on time now. It's more apparently it's more Dark Souls than the devs make it sound. Which, I mean, it's the Star Wars universe and you're playing someone with a lightsaber. A Souls-esque game was made for that sort of concept.
You know when you said that, the first thing that came to my head was, wait, Pokemon Sword and Shield's gonna be very Dark Souls-y? What?
I did say Star Wars first.
I know, but because we were also talking about Pokemon at the same time, and that was my first thought. It was just like, wait, Pokemon Sword and Shield's gonna be very much like Dark Souls?
Imagine a Pokemon Souls game.
Oh my god, I would love that so much.
Except Giratina would be a bit
Oh,
like,
what
like
the
idea.
fudge! Drop camping.
What would you be though? That's the question. Would you be a Pokemon trainer? Or would you be a Pokemon?
Oh, that's a very, very hard question. Ooh.
In a
Oh, come on!
Pokemon game. Because as a Pokemon trainer, it would be your job to catch them, but it's not like you're going to end up being actually able to use them.
No.
So because you'd have to fight them yourself. But I guess you could try and use the Pokemon to wear them down.
Well, I mean,
but it's
technically
like,
trainers can get, you know, should be getting injured by the Pokemon at times, given some of the moves they use.
you know, what they could do is they could actually have it so you're the trainer walking around, and you have your team set
Wait,
up.
what? Hold
So
on.
when you,
Hold on. Game. Oh, wait a moment. That's why.
So when you encounter an area which has monsters in it, when you come into when you come into contact with some monsters, you throw a Pokeball out and a shield comes around the train. So then you start controlling the Pokemon.
Oh no! I see the invader. Okay, at least he's been decent enough to let me fight that thing.
Jim Sterling's playing a pile of steaming hot garbage.
Which one?
The WWE kind. I don't know if I should actually watch this. It might end up spoiling what's ahead for us.
Well,
Wait, how
for
do I think?
you,
There-
it's more for you because I know all this. Oh, come on! This game.
So, isn't this the same area as before that we did?
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't we go through this area?
Nope.
We went through a swampy area though.
Yeah, but like I said, this is Dark Souls.
Giant-
Whoa! 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 Fudge, buddy! That was just...
I was just saying that guy in the room over there has a giant ass.
Yep. I've seen that before.
Do you want to pop an arrow in
What
that
a
one,
giant
Susie?
ass. Too late, man.
Sorry, it was just... The invader came out of nowhere. The invader came out of nowhere and just slammed me.
Yo, Susie's about to get fisted by a fist
Oh boy.
penis thing.
The worst part is I can't roll properly.
I got it. Heal up, Susie.
Yeah.
Man, this place is disgusting.
Nope.
Oh, God.
Ah! No! Oh no! 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 No!
Susie is dead.
Yeah, and I've got the friggin' invader. I can't get a seed off. And he... Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
Oh, he's still done for.
I'm dead.
No, I'm
And
dead.
those fist things-
I mean, jeez.
No, you're alive.
I've got the best shield for this. Oh, come on, buddy. He perfect parries me each time. He didn't even have a shield. That is... Can you parry without a shield? So last I knew you
I know.
can't. Let me put my shield away.
Unless he's able to parry with the big
No.
stick he has.
No, you can't. No, because he also parried with a dagger. And the only type of dagger that allows a parry is a parry dagger, and you have to hold that in your shield hand.
Hex.
I've got... That was
Only
just...
thing I can say is hex.
Which is really difficult to do on the PS3 version. I did not want to go back down there, though. That area sucks.
It does pretty much suck.
So I'll say this. There are 3 poisonous swamps in the game. And the one we're doing at the moment is the worst of the 3 because it does toxic, not poison.
Ew.
Busy.
Yeah. Now you can see why I don't like going... Well, that one's the worst one.
That's as filthy as those asses.
Yep.
That's just nasty.
Oh, bloody hell.
Took that one to the head. Great. Just great, because we need to get rid of all the hands. Because I thought he was a decent person at first. But no, But no, he decides to then go and be an absolute jerk.
Daisy.
That's just nasty.
Look at here. Come over here, girl. Yeah, good girl. Come on. Hello. Hello, sweetheart.
Oh wait, the ones we killed stay dead.
Perfect.
I have never noticed that before. Probably because I always get through these in
Oops, you just got sat on by a giant ass.
not quite a bit. It's probably like I say, it's probably because I usually get through these guys without dying.
Yeah.
The only other time I've died to them was the very first time I played through, and I died to the first one. So hadn't died at a point where I would have noticed if it was going to respawn. So,
Well, that's handy at least.
yeah. Well, so I didn't think they would have been an enemy that would have had a single life.
I take it you guys have taken on Aldrich.
We already said we did.
Yep.
Been mentioning
So
that
who are you heading towards now?
Yhorm.
Yhorm, the friendly giant.
Well,
Christ. Dude!
You're like sitting up. You're like sitting.
Do you not want?
That's just nasty.
oh, come on, grab. Oh, that was a cool double hit.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, now we'll have to deal with the annoyance on the roof.
My annoyance on the roof.
Okay. Oh, Susie, wait.
I was in the way for a backstab and he wouldn't allow it, so now I'm just like, Alright, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my, with those.
Beautiful.
Come on. Rubbish. Okay, go around here. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So there was no Z01 episode this week.
Yeah, neither series was on because it's like it was some holiday event for Japan.
It was the Rugby World Cup. But,
Well, it was actually listed as being off because of Golden Week, which happen. It does happen around this time every year in Japan. So
Would that also explain why My Hero Academia wasn't on last week
Oh,
either?
that was the reason for knowing My Hero.
Hmm?
That was the reason for knowing My Hero, because
Oh.
the final was on at the exact same time of its airing, apparently, something like that.
it's going to be dependent on the channel because, like, the channel that airs Super Sentai and Kamen.
Website.
So the channel that airs Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, they have to go off because of a golf tournament because it's the channel that airs it. Yeah, Susie, I can't get past.
Sorry.
It must be really inconvenient.
But they're the ones that have the airing rights, so
Who on earth would want to watch that over Kamen Rider?
Yeah, but it's like it's the
Indeed.
you know, it's like the big one. It's the big one in Japan. So
Yeah. This is
Right.
Toru.
There you go.
right, then we'll go to
Irritable dungeon.
yeah. I'm gonna walk straight back to the Firelink though.
Same, I have to check something.
Well, we got some. No, we didn't get the thing. Don't worry. I think something else there. But yeah, some interesting rumor bits that have surfaced for the future of 01.
Yeah.
Which is that Hirobi is Thouser.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Well, to be
How's, being Hirobi?
yeah, because from what's being
Because of the-
what's being reported is Hirobi is going to be captured by Zaya and reprogrammed,
Oh,
and he will become Thouser under that.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Then the other bits that are reported is after that, because of that, Jin is going to become attached to Yaiba. Which would maybe, sort of seeing, because supposedly seeing her like a mother.
Hmm.
Which, given the way Jin is, it's not, something that's out of possibility.
True. Hmm.
Because, yeah.
Intriguing.
And then the way the storyline is also rumoured to be moving forward is Aruto is going to be revealed as a clone.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is. He's supposedly going to be a clone of who he thinks is his grandfather.
I see.
Although, but he isn't the only one who's a clone. The head of the Zaya Corporation is also being reported as a clone.
Hmm.
And technically he is also another clone of Hiden's former president.
Huh.
Now obviously you don't know how true all of this is, but
Ashen one.
yeah, they are sort of
Still very intriguing.
yeah. So yeah.
Back again. Oh, this is a mouse.
Huh.
Promise to stay set.
Very interesting.
Yeah. No, I'd
But,
be interested to see where what they do with that.
The movie's out, isn't it?
No, not out until a few more weeks.
Hmm.
Pretty be careful.
So
So,
yeah, also the Ryu Soja Lupin Ranger Pat Ranger film has also got some information coming out.
Very well, then touch
And yeah, apparently they're pulling another Go Buster Koryuja.
alright.
So it's going to be more a case of it's going to focus on the Dino teams rather than
Welcome.
the
Speak.
previous team being part of it.
Give me a moment.
So Lupin versus Pat are basically going to get the short stick of this crossover.
Yeah.
Which will kind of suck.
Can anything really be done about that though? 'Cause I mean,
Well, I should be
Lupin
able
and
to-
Pat were the
Yeah, but obviously the crossover... Yeah, but they're going to be focusing more on a team-up with Zyuranger, Abaranger, and Koryuja.
Well, I mean, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah, but then they pulled this already with the Koryuja Go Buster film.
Had more to do with Abaranger and
Zyuranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Busters was just sort of tacked on. Even though it was titled as Koryuja and Go Busters. Featuring Zyuranger and Abaranger. So you can see the concern with this.
Yeah.
That it does just seem to be the same thing again. Except, and also the reports are saying the Koryuja Brave cast as well are meant to be coming. So it will be 5 Dino teams plus Lupin versus Pat. Yeah, you can see why no one's really that thrilled if this is the case.
Yeah.
Okay. Suzy? Should she still BRB? Well, I'll go and farm some stuff while waiting then.
Is Martin going to be coming up, by the way?
No.
No?
Oh. Just when I walked off to do something else.
Why not?
Well, doesn't want to be disturbed.
I thought you'd want to visit Warhammer World.
He's alright. He doesn't know. He's fine. He doesn't. He wants to do other things while I'm not around. Anyway, you ready,
Not gonna
Suzy?
ask what those are.
I don't know.
What Martin is, or...
No, I don't say no. Suzy, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, walking at
Well,
Irothil.
what about Pokemon Center?
He doesn't seem to like the idea of the queuing.
Well, if we get there early enough. That's what's...
Then wait for how many hours?
No, true. I mean... 7.
Earlier than that.
But I mean, that's...
Yeah, we are going to have to work out to be up really early that day.
Yeah.
I
mean,
thought
you'd
you'd be summoning me first.
I just placed mine down.
Yeah, because yours flashed up briefly as I was putting mine down.
Someone's got a London City Pikachu on eBay for £1,500.
Jeez.
I mean, 125, 95, 90. It's really that expensive to get one?
They're not actually that expensive. It's
They're
people.
20 quid.
20
It's because they're limited edition, and you know what some people are like for trying to rip you off.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the...
Where's the Suzy?
Weekend, I'm here.
Where?
Turn around.
No, when I looked that way originally, your name tag didn't flash up, and I couldn't see your character. One of these cell doors you can open with it.
Yeah, I know.
London City Pikachu plush will be sold out by Wednesday at Pokemon Center.
Well, it's only then a few days. But this Wednesday or next Wednesday?
Sunday. This coming Sunday.
Well, it's then a week till they close, so you know.
Looks like the store opens at 10 a.m.
It opens at 10, but on weekdays it's very, very busy. People say get there early for like 5, 6 a.m.
Weekdays.
What the?
Or weekends.
Where did Susie go?
Daily queue times.
So I'm now having to deal with all these enemies that have wandered out their cells because Susie just has bombed off somewhere, and damn it.
Daily queue times are still between 4
Am I still in
hours.
Susie's world?
You are.
I don't. There you are. You just left me to be swarmed by everything. Where are you going?
To the cell that you have to open with.
There's other cells you can open with that key. I just said that you'd passed a cell you can open.
Oh, crikey. They're actually having to limit the amount of purchases of specific stock per day. Like today, London City Pikachu plush are sold out for the day. Jesus.
We are really going to want to make
They actually,
Susie.
they actually list what things get sold
I can't
out
hear
per
what
day.
Susie's saying, Alex.
Sorry.
Which? Wait, yeah. So you've done this one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was really look because it's so dark. It's hard to see what ones. Hang on. Just bearing on the map.
You can take the left shortcut to the.
Yeah, hang on. No, because there's one down here.
I've already done that one down there.
Oh. You see, this is the problem when you run off. I can't tell what you're doing. Plus, you also nearly got me killed again.
So yes, Saturdays they always close the queue lines before the store opens. So we are literally gonna have to aim for very, very early. Get in there.
Apparently the shop opens at 10 a.m.
Yeah. But they always close the queue lines before then.
What time did?
Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah, so we are really going to be up very, very early.
Yeah.
Checking Google Maps, apparently it's a 57-minute drive.
What, from where we're starting to where the Pokemon Center is?
Yeah, but that's from where we're staying.
Yeah, which we're staying a bit further away, Susie.
Yeah.
But we've got to allow time for driving through the slightly slower roads in Berkhamsted. Alex actually being ready.
Yes, Alex.
Don't worry, I'll make sure that I'm ready, and
Yeah, no.
whatnot.
It's not just like when we went over to Hemel where it took you a few minutes. This is going to be like, no, we want to go.
Now.
Right now. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, no, I'll make sure that I'm up for that. But no, I'm just looking at the Pokemon's, because there's actually a Twitter page for Pokemon Centre London. Pokemon Centre London updates, yeah. And they said things like.
I also follow the Westfield thing. Now the question is, now there's something. The disabled queue only allows one person to be accompanied with you. Do we want to go with the normal queue or the disabled queue?
Well, I mean, depends how much we feel like abandoning Alex. Like how you're not even trying to defend that idea. Well, I said defend that idea. I like how you're not trying to put me off that idea. And I was speaking.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you guys did get in there early, do they actually force you out by a certain point if you've been in there for too long?
I think so.
They might just sort of politely ask you to.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, if you were able to get in there ahead of time and actually hold on to specific things for me for when I'm able to get in there. Because
No, I mean, what it could end up being, I mean, the shopping centre's pretty big, means Uzi could just wander off and...
I mean, I did look.
leave me by myself in London.
No, in the shopping centre there's a HMV, there's Game, I believe.
Plus there's other shops me and Susie would probably want to look in.
There's a massive Primark.
I mean, look, you trust yourself up in Loughborough.
Yeah, in Loughborough, but Loughborough's not as big as London.
Look, we're only going to leave you in a shopping centre. What's the worst that could happen?
In a queue with loads of people who I do not know and are...
Hold on. You went to university.
Yes.
That's a place with loads of people you do not know.
Yes.
That's Pokemon Go, right?
Yes.
A lot of people play Pokemon Go in the queue. So, you could probably make friends with Pokemon Go.
I just like
It
the...
makes me wish that I was actually classified as having ADHD now. I was close to being registered.
Oh, damn.
But it's just because there was no evidence in my past to suggest that, but recently I have remembered some more things in my past that would indicate that, so probably if I had actually said those things, I probably might have been classified.
That's not what they count for the disability queue, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alex, out of curiosity, do you have any mental illnesses? This is a very, very weird question that I've asked you, I just realised that.
It's fine. No, I mean, apart from just the idea, apart from maybe having like ADHD, but I mean, like I said, it's a maybe. Really.
What I forgot to do when I was at my doctor's, I forgot to ask for a doctor note about like social anxiety and my mental health, because if I did that, we could be able to do something where you'd be able to join us in the queue and I'll be like, yes,
well, no, remember, Susie, you said that it had to be PIP.
They do allow doctor's notes.
Yeah, there's a long list of things that they allow. Access card, carrier pass, blue badge holder, incapacity...
Yeah, can I just point out the one flaw, though, with them saying about blue badge? This is the same problem I've seen with the Westfield website. Because they give disabled people 4 hours free parking.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You have to display your blue badge at all times in the slot. To claim your 4 hours free parking, you must present your blue badge to the mobility desk.
Is that like before you go, or...?
Yeah, well, bear in mind, the mobility desk is only in one part of the entire place.
Is it in car park K? Because apparently car park K is the best one to be in.
I don't know, it says it's just on level 3. Now, but you see the thing, though, they really... The places want you to show the blue badge, but you have to use it for where you're parked.
Yeah.
It's a really, really stupid... thing.
Do you want to flag separation and then...
Yeah, sorry, I was just...
Yeah.
It's really stupid when they say, can you please show me your blue badge? I'm using it for parking. Well, tough. It's just like, well, how are they expecting you to park in a disabled slot if they then want your blue badge?
Maybe take a selfie with it?
Hey!
We want proof this is your blue badge, not some random person's one you've just taken a photo with.
Is there like any identification on the blue badges at all?
On the back of them.
Yeah.
Let's take a selfie of the back of it.
Have you photoshopped this, sir?
Show the time frame.
That can vary from...
That's good.
You do realise time frames can also be... are actually fairly easy to fake.
Well, so is a doctor's note.
I know, it's the silly thing. Well, actually, that's because then they will phone it up and be like, so...
I mean,
Yeah, but on a
might be
Sunday.
possible- I mean, it might be possible for me to.
I mean, it is funny that they, do want these things, and it's just like... there is... I'm waiting for Susie's summon sign, by the way.
Oh, we offer blue badge holders 4 hours free parking Monday, Friday inclusive.
Oh, only Monday to Friday?
Apparently.
Oh. Yeah, because I know the car park is a barriered exit one, so you've got to pay to exit. But, like I said, you have to go to a desk to get your ticket, done.
So I'm just thinking, what if you went in with the PIP letter and I went in with the blue badge?
No, because it's my face on the back of it.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
And before you say about using my PIP letter, well,
That's probably got your face on it as well.
yeah. Well, no, not my face on it, but it's my name and contact information.
Yeah.
And, well, bear in mind, again, like I said, I wouldn't be taking the blue badge down with me because you have to display your blue badge in the slots. Which, again, this is why I say that them requesting it is absolutely stupid, because I need it to park upstairs.
Yeah.
It's not the only place I've been to where they've asked to see the blue badge just for proof of disability claim, but it's still the whole thing of I need it for parking. And I have pointed out how silly it is to ask for one, and it's just like, well, it's a legitimate bit of disability proof.
I wonder.
But
I mean, I might be able to see if I can get a letter from the doctor of the school mentioning that I did take tests and I was close to being classified.
yeah, they may want,
Full classification, yeah.
Really?
I mean, I probably could get the record of like the results from the ADHD screening.
Yeah, but like they're probably going to want, the full.
Going to the Pokemons? No, I'm going to cure in it.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. Trying to see if we can get into Saber Q 3 of them. And I was thinking if I can see Dr. Simpson, she'll be able to do me a letter of saying that I do have a diagnosis of anxiety.
Well, yeah, if that's possible, then I could basically be either of your plus ones with that disability thing.
But there's that it is a.
Then again, I have read stories where people have shared them the letter about anxiety, and they've just been like, no.
Anxiety is a very awkward thing because, like, this is the one thing I am a little concerned about because there was a ruling in court earlier, which has now come into force, which you can now get blue badge for anxieties and
Okay, that I do not agree with.
and many other sort of mental issues. Yeah, no, I agree with certain mental things, yes, but they like, anxiety and a couple of other mental health things where it's just like, those are just. It's just there's just some which is just like, no, that should not be the case right now.
Yeah. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. On the plus side, it looks like...
And the worst thing is, obviously, councils are not increasing the number of disabled parking spaces, even though it's predicted there's going to be like a 30% increase in blue badges issued. So, yay for the fact that it's already really hard if you have a blue badge to park. It's just going to get worse.
Down here it's fine.
Oh, come on!
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
No! Get off me! Fudge! I hit them, and yet they took no damage, and then just one-shot me all the way down without even dropping my health.
Where's your health so...
It's the special ability of the jailers.
Oh.
Yep, if they look at you while they're glowing red and you're close enough, your health gets decreased.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
I'll say from looking at the Pokemon Center London updates, it appears like the things that mainly go out of stock on a day are the Pokemon Center London items.
It makes sense because they're the things everyone's really going to want.
I mean, I personally am going to go for the Skull Bunny plush as my priority. Because I love Skull Bunny. Well, the design, but I don't know about its evolution.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to still say Justice for Grookey because it's the only one that gets one shelf where the other two get two.
Oh. So that means Susie's going to have...
I don't know which one I'm getting, but I don't think I'm going to get any of them. I just do not like the three starters in their base forms. And nothing is just...
See, my plan is to get a London City Pikachu, a big Mimikyu,
Wailord.
maybe
Can you actually find out where or what stock, what's actually in the shop?
Nah, it's just random guess, hopefully.
It's also from what people have posted that...
Not that I can think of. Oh, no, because we've already got two sets of paracetamol.
Holy crap, that's a giant Pikachu.
Yeah, they got Giant Pikachu, Wailord and Mimikyu and Snorlax.
Apparently, I'm looking at this Pikachu and it's like life-size. Well, not even life, it's like human-size, large.
Oh. But yeah, let me say, they
That
do...
large.
They do 4 big Pokemon. And, yeah. Susie should be buying the Wailord to go with her kitties. That means Susie can then dress one of the kitties up as a skitty.
I think I probably do want to get the giant Snorlax. And have it as a pillow. I mean,
You
who
taking
wouldn't
that
want a
back on the
Snorlax?
train on Sunday.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, Susie's got to sit with whatever she buys and next to her on the train all the way back to Cornwall.
Yep.
I mean, unless I bring along a small suitcase and I put it inside the small suitcase.
Nah, have it sitting on the chair next to you.
Or my parents have said that some of the stuff that I end up buying, I'll probably get for Christmas instead. Which means basically like I don't have to worry about like necessarily a spending limit.
That's actually quite a fair bit.
Yeah, so I don't actually get the things until Christmas, so I could actually make the Snorlax a Christmas thing.
Do it.
If I got it.
Bear in mind, you are restricted as to how many items you can buy at the store.
Yeah, 5. I think I want to get the Snorlax, the Skull Bunny. I think I'll get also the Pikachu, the actual Pikachu London thing. And then after that, it's whatever I can see that I like the look of, I guess.
Yeah, I want the London Pikachu, Big Mimikyu, a hoodie and a t-shirt. And then, if they have one, I haven't seen one, but if they have one, a small Dratini.
Susie needs to get the Wailord.
Dratini!
Oh, although I have had an idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's only an idea, but it's... I don't know, it could work, maybe. Depends on how expensive, I guess, the
This
plushies
you're
are.
here to put
Because
out.
what we could do is, because you can only actually get one of the Gala Region starters per person. You can't get all 3 by yourself. So if both of you ended up getting one of the other starters each, and then I just get one of the other things that are...
Whoa. What the fudge? I rolled out of your grab!
Because then I can
I am
go,
being
I
so
want-
freaking BS today. Get... so annoyed that I'm being BS'd like this with grabs. I roll well out of them, and then I am teleported all the way back.
It also depends how much is in my bank account, because I will check that before we go for a concert.
Back up here, buddy.
Yeah, I guess it also depends on how much I have. I mean, if the Pikachu's gonna be 20 quid, Snorlax is bound to be like at least 40, I bet.
Yeah, it's 45 quid, the big ones.
Ooh,
Yeah,
45 quid.
I know. I really want one of those hoodies and t-shirts, and I'm just like, really, you need to calm down.
What about the other plushies like the EVs and Vulpixes and EV evolutions and the Galarian starters? Are those all 20 as well?
I believe.
Or would they be less because they're not exclusive?
Yeah, I believe they're 10 and 15 pounds, I believe.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
I imagine Skull Bunny's probably 15 because it's going to be a hot item.
No, I think they're all just going. I think they're meant to be. They're all going for the same price.
Well, so everything from Vulpix to the EV evolutions to the
No. I mean, I think like all three Gala starters are the same.
Oh yeah, but I mean like individually.
I am just disappointed that they don't have a Wooloo.
Oh, I've just seen the giant Mimikyu.
I know, it's adorable.
They have a tiny executor.
Oh, no.
They've got a Ditto, a Weedle plushie. They've got a Gloom plushie, Charmander Chibi plushie, Bulbasaur Chibi plushie. They have a Greninja plushie.
Oh, I know. Fine then. But I'll have those. Oh, and one that I may be a heretical sort.
Oh, thanks, they have Lapras plushie.
Oh,
Is that the other one of the giant
I know.
ones?
Fine then.
No, the Lapras is actually just a normal one. It's just got fantastic.
So then there's this Pikachu plushie that I saw. Was it? Oh my god, it's adorable! It's the Quiltric King of
Don't
Pikachu
stare
drink.
at any mild.
Selling Ocean Bomb. It's an Ocean Bomb drink with a Pikachu on it.
Oh,
Right,
changing
so a sit and cuties plush is £11. A regular
No, in my
plush
home
is
I would be bothered,
£14.50.
but if I had a
A large
terribly sorry.
plush is £43.50.
No,
and one
in
is
I would,
£39.
but terribly. Have a pleasant journey, brave.
Right, that's.
Maybe that was just the giant Pikachu that was wandering around. Oh, that's a really nice art piece. Is that a thing that's on sale? Or
Yeah, they sell like postcard type of things.
no, this one's a sculpture thing. It's a lighthouse which is like on a spiral rock, and there's like a big amount of water with a Lapras on it. I'll send you a picture. I don't know if this is on sale or not, but it's just it's said it's under the hashtag Pokemon Center London.
Is it recent? Because I know they've got a new thing then.
21 hours ago it was posted on Twitter. Right, so
Right, warping back to Profained Capitol.
here it is. I don't know if that's a thing that's actually on sale or if it's just a thing.
Oh my god, that is sweet. Oh my god. Oh.
The hashtags on are hashtag beautiful, hashtag Pokemon Sword and Shield, hashtag Pokemon art, hashtag Pokemon Center London.
It sounds like they just wanted to do hashtags for hashtags.
Possibly, yeah.
Signs down.
That is quite possible, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Gala starter plush, £18. Dapper Pikachu plush. I love
Wait,
the
how much
Dapper
did you say, sorry?
I gather
much did you say for the-
is an £18. Is an 18
£18.
It's an £18. Detective Pikachu Psyduck plush, £20. Small Detective Pikachu plush, £12. Water bottle, 25. Tote bag, 24. Blanket, 38. Socks, £12. Beanie hat, £19. Baseball cap, £25. Detective Pikachu hat, £20. London mug, £14.50. London pin badge, £6.50. Card sleeve, £7.50. Keyring, £9.50. Pikachu pocket t-shirt, £24. Hoodies are between £50 and £60. Trading card decks, £13.50.
Where'd you get this list from?
Sony did an FAQ where they noted down everything that was for sale.
Whereabouts?
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Oh, maybe that was the giant Pikachu plushie. No, it's not. But no, it is a giant.
Ow!
Plushie.
The fudge, how did you hit me? The fudge! Stop hitting me!
There we go.
Susie's more interested in reading stuff off Twitter than...
Not Twitter.
Susie's more interested in reading stuff off the internet than actually trying to
Crikey, there were.
get through this before she gets invaded.
Security let us in at 6:30 from the entrance. The store is up 2 escalators. I ended up on the officers, just Crikey, so he got there at 5:30 and there were 30 people ahead of him.
Yeah, of course this was when I believe it first opened or something like that. It's changed.
Yeah.
I read the weekend Twitter updates for the Pokemon Center, and it's insane. Because what I
How often do...
Sorry?
I was just going to say, how often do you think people return there just to keep on buying these limited exclusive London Pikachu things so then they can sell them for when it's gone?
A lot of people, because people are dicks.
Yeah.
I think I'll best, as much as I don't want to do this, because I do mostly stuff as any public. 4 a.m.
No, you do not, Susie. You do not value your sleep.
I do value my sleep.
You do not. Going to bed at like 3 in the morning only to get up like 2 hours later?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but Susie lies.
Yeah, it does appear like the London exclusive merch are the most sold out things.
Not surprising, I say that they would go first, but still you'd think because none of this is sold in the UK anyway, it'll all be in high demand.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what I...
Hey, I dodged you. Oh, come on! Let's get rid of you. Oh, wait, you... No, come on!
God.
That one's down, finally.
There we go. Whew. Went the wrong way. But yeah, from what I've been, because I've been literally keeping an eye on the weekend tweets the most over the weekday. And I've been also reading like people, their arrival times, how long they queued. I know best bet is yeah. Oh god, I activate the mimic!
It makes me kind of wish that,
Ow!
we were doing this all one day earlier.
Yeah, but then Warhammer World is kind of busy at the weekends because they do events there every weekend.
No, I mean one day earlier, so Warhammer World's Thursday and...
Yeah, but then Susie's
Friday.
coming up Thursday.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, symbol. I've got another symbol of avarice. Do you want one?
Wait until after we've done this my end.
Okay.
You're coming up by a car, aren't you, to
Yeah.
Warhammer World?
Oh, it's
So
so much.
thinking.
It's much more direct.
I'm just thinking, what if after Warhammer World, instead of going straight back to, you know, Berkhamsted,
Hmm.
what if you come back to Loughborough? Then I can just show you around a little bit. And
Like I
also
said, well,
got,
like I said, after we're done at
Trail House on the
Warhammer,
hill.
well, we haven't really planned anything for afterwards. It's just going to be based on like time and what the weather's like. Hey, Onion Bro.
But I mean, I could show you around Loughborough, and I've even got Betrayal at House on the Hill up here.
Well, like I said, though, it's going to be
So-
time. It's going to be dependent on time and the weather.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an idea, but, you know.
Secret.
Anyway, you're interrupting the most important story bit in the entire game.
Should I really be watching this, or...
I mean, it's the best cutscene in the game.
But will it spoil it for when I'm about to... when we're gonna do it?
It's not really going to make much difference.
Go, Yhorm, go! I mean, go like...
What? Wait, why are you rooting for the boss?
I know, I realised that after I said it.
Wah, wah.
Hey, Onion Bro. Hi, Yhorm. Whoa, you do not want to... Ow. Hey, wait, I took no damage. Yay.
Wait.
Come on. Whoa. I forgot he has that rule. Come and get it! Phase 2!
One of the giant plushies, according to the website, it's a matter of luck whether or not you get them. Because they're so big, they're on they take up a lot of space on the shelf, so they can't have too many out at once.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but apparently they do restock over the day, but it's apparently one guy had to wait 6 hours to get what he wanted.
Oh! At least that fire explosion just knocks you down, it doesn't actually damage you.
Fire!
You certainly trying to use it properly.
I think so.
Two-hand it, Susie. Because it's the special attack. It's awesome. It's useless outside of this fight, but are you still holding the special? You still holding L2? You've got to stay holding L2, Susie. See, we're going to come to do this. We're going to come to do this in my world, and we're just going to cakewalk it. Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, because don't forget, Susie. As soon as everything's done, you need to retreat from where the game will, you know, do things.
God damn it.
Crikey, that's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. So many Gen 1 Pokemon I've got plushies here.
Yeah, but then like the Gen 1 is the classic, the iconic, you know, it has the nostalgia stuff. I'm gonna quickly go back to Firelink.
The only non-Gen 1 Pokemon that are there
Oh, the new Mimikyu and the new starters.
Mimikyu, Wailord,
Oh yeah.
the Eevee evolutions that came out after Gen 1, Greninja,
Mm.
and the Galarian starters, Alolan Vulpix, and strangely enough, Ludicolo. Sure. Ludicolo. Why not?
Because everyone loved him ever since Colosseum and XD. Because of the dancing Ludicolo, the villain you had.
Also, the fact that in the Detective Pikachu
Don't stir up any.
You know what, I am looking at this list, and the one sad thing is that the card sleeves would probably be quite nice, but it depends on who's made them. If Dragon Shield have made them, get them, because those are going to be really good quality. But if Ultra Pro made them, which a lot of companies tend to use Ultra Pro, I can't see them being very good quality, because the thing about the Ultra Pro ones which have pictures on the back is that those pictures start peeling after a long amount of use. And I've got sleeves, a Johnny Mentor of Heroes sleeves, made by Ultra Pro, and the edges they're just peeling, and it sucks. And they're expensive as well, so it's like you'd hope that they are good quality, but they're really not. The Dragon Shield ones, those ones, when they do them really well. And they don't peel because they're not shiny and it's all pasted on top. They're actually part of the actual sleeve. So,
You what?
if they're Dragon Shield, then yay. If not, nay. Holy crap, the queue is long.
That's...
Thanks, Onion Burger.
That's weird. Why isn't the thing...
Giant Pikachu!
I've seen somebody, I think it was day one, they walked out with a giant Pikachu. It was like, I am proud of my only purchase. You, star, are a legend.
Waiting for Suzy.
Alright. Oh, it was great looking at that image.
What else is it? It's also nice. Skull Bunny is just the most adorable one out of the starters. It's just a shame that it becomes a footballer.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend
I'm gonna-
a rugby player.
No, I'm gonna pretend that it becomes a track racer. Because that makes his final form's name still make sense. Because the last four letters are red. Which, if you either consider it as race or ace, you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so far though, the three starters have the same problem as the Gen 2 and 5 ones. They're just not interesting.
I am fearing that they're actually not going to have typings. I'm fearing that they're not going to have a second.
Which is the whole reason the Gen 2 ones are viewed as the worst of the lineup.
Yeah. Unless these guys have got something special, if they do end up being...
Maybe they have like a Gigantamax form?
That would be really good if they had that.
The only other thing that could save them is if, like, well, actually, to be fair, the only thing that saved the Gen 5 starters was the fact Superior was OP.
Yeah.
Once you got the hidden ability. But that only redeemed Superior. It didn't really redeem the other two. The Johto starters are still not that interesting today.
Yeah.
The only thing that...
The ones
the only thing that ever gave them anything cool was in Pokemon XD, where you could get them in their lowest form with Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, or Hydro Cannon.
Yeah.
But again, that's just. But then obviously you're not going to keep them like that. Even though for like Little League Cup battles, it actually was kind of fun because it gave them a really, really powerful stab move to use.
Yeah. I wonder if Pokemon packs, like TCG packs, would end up classifying as one of your 5 purchases.
I think.
I mean, I can't. Why would Pokemon packs that you could get at any other shop? Like Pokemon TCG is probably the only thing from that store.
And the
that you
Switch
can get
accessories.
elsewhere. And the Switch accessories. So it's like.
Susie, you could have waited for me.
I'm using the wrong goddamn weapon.
Holy.
Ow!
That's a large TCG area. They have like 3 shelvings of just Pokemon cards.
I know.
Like 3 shelving units, like not like shelves, but actual shelving units.
High days.
Yeah, so they've also got the Switch accessories.
For a second there, I thought that Ditto was a licky licky.
Well, I mean, Ditto can be a licky licky.
It changed.
I have a magical brush. Change the steering to a licky licky.
And now I'm just back before the shop's even open now. On the hashtag Pokemon Centre London.
Daisy, what are you doing, my sweet?
But yeah, it's I've got the wrong page open. Cool.
Yeah, somebody mentioned here, the Pokemon Centre London store has been open for 1 day and eBay is already full of scalpers selling the merchandise at 3 to 4 times the price.
Yep.
Ugh. I honestly hate people like that. They just disgust me.
I know. It's like partially why they then put the rule of 1 of each unique item.
Doesn't stop them from going back into the...
I know, but obviously the idea would be to slow them down.
Yeah.
It's also like part of a reason why when Games Workshop started doing like collector's editions of the books, they immediately put them on 1 per customer.
What they should do is, because I mean it's just 1 store, right?
Yeah.
They should they should have had a system where they can actually register. Yeah, like either a ticket system or like a database where if you buy one of these exclusive things, they ask you to put your name down.
Hey, look, if you're willing to queue up for that long, you know what? I think they don't think that's the thing. If you're willing to wait that long that many hours in a queue.
I mean, to the Pokemon Center, to the people who are running the shop, if they don't really care.
Well, and also bear in mind, like the people probably actually working there are just probably, you know, temp staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're just hired to be shop staff. They're not
Necessarily Pokemon fans.
the only like Nintendo officials that are there are the ones in the demo area.
Do you think we'll try the demo
Oh.
game or save it till
What? No!
it comes out?
I rode behind you!
You're alive!
That's the, what, 7th or 8th grab on me in 1 day? Where I should not have been grabbed?
I'm teleporting to the Yhorm bomb.
Ugh, come on.
Oh, have I mentioned...
Oi, come on, do it. I want the Tatsu, Do the Tatsu. Yay, Tatsu! Now you can die.
Have I mentioned that,
I have not got a symbol of avarice.
Game of Thrones prequel was cancelled for being too woke.
I have no idea what that term means, and I do not want you to say it. Because I have a...
Yeah. It's what you think it probably means.
Where are you putting your summon sign, Suzy?
You know,
the in the middle, basically, before the thing.
The thing?
I can't explain it.
Let's just say it was to Doctor Who Season 11, to Ghostbusters 2016, to Terminator Dark Fate.
I haven't seen that, so don't.
Sort of thing. If you get my drift. To Star Trek Discovery.
I don't know, because I don't watch Star Trek, so...
Or if you only know it by its initials, STD.
Hey, at least... Oh, gee. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, because for a minute, Alex, it came across as you saying STB.
Oh no, I said STD.
Yeah, no, for a moment it sounded like a B. And I was just like, wait, B? And I realised then what you meant to say.
It is funny because Star Trek Discovery's initials is just STD. And it perfectly describes how bad the show is.
Yeah. Although, like you mentioned Game of Thrones, have you heard how people are actually annoyed that the people have quit doing a Star Wars film for a Netflix exclusivity deal? All because they were meant to be doing Old Republic. And everyone's just annoyed that it means the Old Republic project is now going to be put on hold. So, it's not a case of they're angry that... It's not a case of they're angry, you know, at who it was leaving. It's more the fact that there was someone and now they're going.
But on the other hand, you have the Game of Thrones people directing an Old Republic show.
Film.
Film.
Yeah, but bear in mind also who was partnered up with them, which was the original writer of the game series.
Yeah, but again, Game of Thrones directors who screwed up season 8 for the final seasons.
But again, how...
George R.R. Martin was also partially responsible for that, though.
Yes, and he has actually pointed out where he's actually pointed out why those things happened and the fact that that was always the plan. So he, like, one thing he has pointed out was something that happened all the way back in season 1, which was actually one of the biggest clues that you shouldn't be trusting a certain person throughout the entire thing. And everyone's just like, well, why should we be paying attention to that stuff over the seasons? People are just, in a way, people are just picking because it didn't end the way they wanted it to end.
Yeah.
That's not the producers or George R.R. Martin's fault. Now, there are some things he has admitted that he did wish came across better on TV. But, yeah, the biggest thing people have an issue with, that was the guy who the entire franchise is owned by decision, not theirs, and people do pin the biggest issue on them, which it isn't. There were some things that they have admitted that technically, in hindsight, they shouldn't have, done, or wish they at least recorded a bit differently, but the biggest thing was not them. It's like, it's those things where people are putting blame in the wrong spot. And then again, when it was the original game plan, It's a bit like people who complain, like, where if a sports game ends the wrong way. Actually, that's a bad example because sport is sport.
Sport, yeah.
But like, say if,
Well, I bet,
but like, okay, say like original Star Wars trilogy.
mhm.
You know, if that was made nowadays, people probably would have complained that Darth Vader was revealed to be Luke's father.
Mhm.
You know, and it's going to be the whole thing of, well, look back in the previous film, there were these hints.
Yeah. Suppose. But I think it's more the fact that it's been a series that's been on for many, many years. Star Wars films came out fairly close together.
But I mean, like, one thing that was done is, okay, because I watched Steven Universe. They did a plot reveal a few seasons in, and that, again, was hinted since season 1, and this was a kids' show.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty big plot-changing reveal. So, and the fact that a kids' show could handle that.
The one thing is for certain is that Kathleen Kennedy's probably feeling really embarrassed right now.
Well, again, remember, the only reason the two guys have left is because of Netflix exclusivity deal.
Yeah.
Netflix just
But
threw
it's
more
the-
money at them. So that's not
Yeah,
really
but-
much to be embarrassed about, to a degree.
Well, it is when you consider that this is Star Wars we're talking about. Like, this is
Yeah.
something that any director would dream of being able to.
Yeah, but then-
or any person would.
Yeah, and it's interesting because when you hear the interviews with them, they do say that getting getting offered Star Wars was a dream come true. Apparently, money speaks more to them.
Yeah, apparently they're more invested in their Netflix
Money.
things than they are in the current situation with Star Wars.
And again, like the whole, like I said, and that's what sort of annoyed people. It's the fact that A, they went with greed, which probably shows that they shouldn't have been trusted necessarily with Star Wars. Now you look at it, and B, them quitting has basically screwed over Old Republic.
I mean, unless they get a new set of directors.
Yeah, but bear in mind the Old Republic film. Well, obviously we don't know truly if it was Old Republic they were working on, but the fact that the Kathleen Kennedy had said that we are looking at Old Republic, and then hired the original writer and partnered them with the two guys. That is pretty much saying it. And then we had, and yeah, their film was meant to be the first one of when the films return in a few years. So.
Wait.
So now and production, well, pre-production needs to start very soon if they're going to do it. So it's like, I mean, a lot of people are saying Dave Filoni should be given the job. Because, I mean, look at the amount of teases he's done to Old Republic here across Rebels and Clone Wars. Another thing that I've seen brought up, I mean, particularly this was Angry Joe, is also, like he said, because they're having so many guest directors and producers on Mandalorian, use that as a talent ground.
Yeah.
So, like, if any particular person sort of really stands out, maybe offer them a film task or something. You know, there's a few. I mean, yeah, there is a couple of options for how they can find new people, but at the minute it looks like it's going to be the Rian Johnson produced trilogy that's going to be first.
Yeah. And by the way, Susie,
Yes.
there's a picture in the Discord, and I'm just like, feels bad.
Why are you not doing the thing?
Oh, yeah, I
to me, though,
saw
to be
that.
honest, that if I had a divine tome,
Feels bad.
terribly
Yeah,
sorry.
I think that was like the first or second day. That guy was just so mad. And I went,
It looked like the first day.
yeah. Just thought, well,
Has she
I wonder if he ended up
glitched?
getting the stuff he wanted in the end.
So, has she glitched out on me? Heal. There's replenishment. Caressing tears.
Even though I was waiting in the line from 7:45
Homework.
AM to 3:45 PM yesterday,
Darkblade
this
wouldn't be a
was the
thing.
most British experience I've ever had in all my years of traveling to the UK.
It's not the Londor. Med heal.
Oh god.
Tears of denial.
oh, that is worse.
Ah, where do I find that
Oh, he's
one?
from Austria. Oh god.
Oh, okay, that's
Travelling
why I
to
can't
the
finish
UK
it.
to get some of this exclusive Pokemon Center London goodies, and then it all sold out on the day.
yeah, I know, that would,
And he got there at 7:45, and he waited there until
Have a
3:45.
pleasant journey.
I mean, I guess that was like the Saturday after the shop opened.
Back again. Up.
I mean,
So,
last
yeah.
week in theory should have been their busiest overall because it was half term.
So hopefully it's not going to be as busy as the last two Saturdays.
But bear in mind it's the last weekend.
yeah, I have noticed
Wait.
the weekends are like the busiest.
Actually, no, wait, they've got... Oh, no, yeah, this weekend will be their last one because the 15th is their closure.
True. So this actually might end up being, again, a very busy day because of...
Hmm.
Yeah. Which is why I'm thinking like a 4 a.m.
Do not be gone.
As,
What,
as
4 a.m. get there or 4 a.m. wake up?
probably a 4 a.m. wake up.
Where is...
So that's...
Welcome to
that's 2 hours drive, is it?
Well, it says it's like an
1
hour.
1 hour for Susie, but 2 hours for us, isn't it?
Well, I'm with... Remember, I'm going to be with Susie.
Oh, right, yeah, so... Is train on the way to Berkhamsted, or is Berkhamsted on the way to train?
Berkhamsted is... Well, Tring's the next town towards Aylesbury, so the wrong way.
So, what's going to have to happen?
Well, basically, picking you up is en route.
Oh, okay, so that's fine.
We're not driving the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's good then.
It is also going to be early morning, so roads technically, quote unquote, should be empty.
Yeah. So we should be able to get there without any traffic problems.
Yeah.
And then it's a matter of queuing problems.
Yeah, apparently parking opens up at 5. So, yeah. That's why I'm thinking like the 4 a.m. wake up.
Right, going to the vault bonfire.
Alright.
Let me see if I can get a picture of these.
We have time for another boss.
London queues.
And a boss that I
Some
kind of
these-
wish Alex triggered earlier in the game. I remember when we got here and Alex was asking about something and I was like, do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do something that would have let us technically gain access to some pretty good stuff very early on in the game.
Oh.
Right, now I can't remember if Susie, if we have to actually do a thing before,
Oh. You mean actually kill her?
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Because, doesn't she become like the dancer?
You really shot me in the back? Right, is my summon sign appearing for you?
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, because I can't put it in the room because it's, boss room.
Yeah.
Oh, they're selling the sleeves on eBay for 3 times the price as well.
Really? Unless, what, are they doing any, like, special sleeves for it?
Yeah, Pokemon Center London card sleeve, 65 count.
Okay, because obviously that's just what made me question there, because if it was just like they were generic card sleeves, then it's just like, why are you charging extra? But because just saying you bought them in the London store doesn't mean anything, but yeah, if they're special print, then that...
Yeah, it's got a huge sort of, it's got like a really detailed artwork with the center of the card having the London Pikachu
Yeah.
on it.
Oh yeah, no, I know the artwork they've actually done for the Pokemon Center, but so I mean, I was just checking whether it was a special version of the, it was like a special card sleeve, or it was just, Pokemon printed card sleeves that were generic, that you would have been able to have bought, probably anywhere else.
No, these ones are exclusive to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, thank you.
He did not want to be that stuff.
Again, thank you for him slamming me in the face with his shield.
The Pokemon Center London Pokemon TCG playmats sell out as well, but apparently fairly quickly.
I'm getting better at doing shield breaks to reposit.
Actually, it wasn't that quick. They put up the notification at 4 PM, so I guess the playmats aren't as sought after as t-shirts or the plush. The plush sold out at 1 PM yesterday.
Just wait for Susie to trigger it.
What time did it start today?
You may want to pay attention to the cutscene when it starts playing. Yeah, I get some free souls.
I mean, I could pay attention to it when it happens.
It's playing.
Myself.
Yeah, well, yeah. The only difference, when you come here first time, you have to actually kill her in order to trigger this stuff.
Yeah.
When you come back later, she because the game brings you back here, she dies naturally. But no, she does not turn into the dancer. She was the one that had the dancer imprisoned.
Yeah, so kind of like Odin and Hela.
Pretty much, because, although they're not related in this case.
Yeah.
I like how I could just walk. The doors were shown to close, and I just walked through the sealed doors. Ah, come on, grab. I mean, again, I should not have been caught by that, and it's just like, fudge game.
Damn, now more health down.
I knew. But again, I call in the whole thing of, I am being grabbed too much. Oh, yeah.
What do you think about is Dark Souls? Don't watch it until you
You could. What's the one for Dark Souls 1 called?
Dark Souls. The DLCs are synced in the other 2 videos.
Oh, that was quick.
That was pretty damn quick. I was just saying for her.
I mean, she never did her super BS move.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not really BS, but she never did like her big one.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss what that is because I want Alex to find out for himself.
Well, she's probably going to use it against me.
Probably. But I'm probably going to stick close to her booty again.
I mean, that's the best way to deal with it, especially if she does her big thing.
Yeah.
I like how when Seismic did it, it was just, we were both yelling that at him, and he was just like, wait, what? What?
Stick to his butt!
It's about
Somebody said get there by at 5 a.m. or earlier if you want the exclusive plush.
3 a.m. with them?
I'm just waiting for Susie to...
Well, you're probably looking more at like 2 a.m.
Thing is, the parking ain't open now.
You know, when does the parking open? That's a good point.
Apparently 5.
I mean, like, get up at 2 a.m. just to make sure that you've eaten, you've got all
Probably just
food
going to have
ready
gone
for
to
the
bed
thing.
by then. And here comes the other thing. Susie's probably... You know, because I'm going to have to calm Susie down after playing Alien.
Granted, this was posted on the 25th of October, which was
Not...
Friday, the Friday after the second Friday, basically.
I think we're gonna be okay with 4 a.m. wake up. I think. If I'm wrong, shoot me.
No, if we're wrong, Susie's just going to have to do extra things. Hey, buddy.
So I was wondering about like Friday and
Oh.
Saturday if Alex was hanging around watching me play Alien Isolation. I know how small your bedroom is, but
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably going to be easier if Alex watches from his own home. Because of the space.
This is true.
And then...
Unless I grabbed a chair from the kitchen
No, wait,
and
sorry,
just sort of
sorry.
sat in the doorway.
that could work.
Oh! Oh, wow, I got a load of stuff from him on the drop.
Sweet.
Got
But
like...
that could actually work. Alex sitting in the doorway.
Be a bit awkward. Yeah, but Susie, you haven't seen when my setup is done for console play.
No, I haven't.
I haven't either, actually. I've always left before you set up.
Yeah, because I have to move stuff around in my room and whatnot. And technically you won't be able to see from the doorway because there's a cupboard in the way.
This is partially true.
Alex just watching from the window outside.
Well, no, because there's a rabbit that lives there.
This is also true.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just looking at how quickly things sold out on the Saturday that's just been, because that might indicate how quickly things will sell out for us next Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Hi, Dancer. So, do you want me to save the lore about the dancer until we get there on playing with you, or do you want to hear it now? And I can just remind you when the time comes.
We sent out a thing saying, many thanks to all visitors currently queuing to enter the shop. That was sent at 10 a.m.
Yep.
13 minutes later, due to high demand, queuing for entry to the pop-up shop is...
Oh, come on!
13 minutes later.
I mean, this is so stupid! She grabbed me and I was standing in the spot where she can't reach you. What the fuck? And I was out of range of that explosion.
I think this is a fairly good indication of how badly the EU needs a Pokemon Center.
Yep.
A permanent one.
Get down.
My kids were closed. I
Oh.
was so worried.
First thing to sell out were actually the Pikachu crest pins, the exclusive things. Those sold out 15 minutes after opening!
Those pins sell out so fast. So,
They're just pins! How do I sell out of pins?
I do.
15 minutes!
People like the pins.
The Pikachu scene pins sold out an hour later, but the Pikachu crest pins sold out 15 minutes.
When was the plush
Oh,
sellout?
they put out just 30 for a day.
Ah, makes sense.
You really need to be the first, like, 20 to 25 people to actually get a pin, apparently.
Bloody hell.
You really have to be, like, at the front of the queue to get one of those crest pins.
I don't like. I'm not really that in.
How much do they sell on eBay for? Jesus.
I'm not into pins, so I'm not too worried about missing out on them.
I mean, neither am I, but I'm just curious now. Holy crap.
What?
How much did the website say the pin cost? London bid pin badge, £6.50. £6.50 for the pin badge. eBay, 80 quid.
Bloody hell.
Cause, yeah. Let me just double check this. Pikachu crest pin. Well, there's one ending as a bid in 30 minutes for £56 and with £6.60 postage.
Jeez, that's daylight robbery.
For a bloody pin!
Hey, Knight.
I mean... ended recently. £63, £60 with £6 postage, £70 with £5.50 postage, 65. What the hell?
People are just friends.
It's a bloody badge.
Yeah.
No wonder these things sell out so quickly. They only cost £6.50 and you can sell them for 10 times the amount on eBay. Jesus. Honestly, the moment I tell my dad that, he's probably going to ask me to make sure I get one so that I can actually refund the actual amount I pay.
Hi, Lothric Knight. Come on. Come on. Where's the doorway gone?
My dad is actually probably going to ask me to do that.
Come on.
Susie.
Oh my god.
I mean, because yeah, he's probably going to ask me to do that. So I know you said you hate people who do that sort of thing, but I'm probably going to end up being one of those people who's going to have their parents force me to do it.
Honestly, if it's parent forcing, that I can understand. But people that do that on purpose.
Yeah, then that's his parents doing it on purpose.
Yeah, but they don't really, you know.
There we go.
It's a bit different, I guess. But I don't know. Anyway, they sell out quick anyway, so the chances of even getting a pin is like next to nothing. But anyway, that's just ridiculous how they sell out that quickly of that. Of the crest pins of all things. The chili bottles.
Everybody
Chili's
wants a
bottles.
chili.
What is a chili?
It's basically a bottle that is very, very magical and special, and that's all I can explain it as.
I don't know what a chili's bottle is.
It's a special design of a bottle, and everybody wants one apparently.
It's a bottle.
Yep.
Come on.
Everybody likes bottles apparently.
Oh,
Again, I am
really?
It's a bloody bottle.
Oh,
I am such
Maybe-
good water.
Maybe
oh,
what-
come on,
maybe
buddy.
they've lined
Can
up
you
so
please
long to
do
get to the shop that they're so thirsty that they're like, oh, I'm just gonna buy this bottle, go to the nearest water fountain, fill up, and have a drink.
there we go. Finally. Wait.
After the bottles, it's the fleece throws.
Hey, Savia.
Hey, Sophia. I really like the
There.
throws.
Think you can hide from me in that little bit of corner?
They're like blankets, are they?
Savia's saying hi, Susie.
Hi.
The
Okay.
chili bottles sold out 1 hour 42 minutes after the shop opened.
Good. That's the bonfire I wanted to get.
The same with the fleece throws. Sold
It's
out.
Alex.
Hello.
I'm so disappointed. It's Alex.
How are you doing anyway, Savia?
Hi. Hi.
There we are. Yeah. Anyway,
It's me, Mario.
um,
Ah,
I am.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to say to that now.
Hoodies, Susie. The hoodies sold out 1 hour 55 minutes after opening.
God.
So if you want a hoodie,
I have the loft ring
Yeah.
set already.
Ashen one.
socks sold out 2 hours 23 minutes later.
People are desperate for those Christmas cracker socks.
Oh well,
I like.
the Crest
No,
hoodies sold out.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
the London hoodies, the black Pokemon Center London hoodies sold out a little bit later. I think it's about 3 hours 42 minutes later.
I was about to say, if I want a hoodie, I want a black hoodie.
So if you don't want the Crest one sold out 1 hour 55 minutes. But the black ones, the black London hoodies sold out 3 hours 42 minutes later.
Okay.
And then the plush, and the next one's the plush. The main thing, the thing that's probably the best thing, sells out after 1, 2,
But-
3,
Mm.
4, 5, 6.
So what you been up to,
7
Savia?
items.
And I ran to the wrong end.
Hello, Savia.
And let me see what else Savia quickly types away there about what he's been up to. Obviously a reminder that tomorrow is the mystery Wednesday stream. I know what I'm doing for that.
Is the pre-evolution to Servia Farvia?
Savia predicted Surfetched before Generation 2 was a thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
oh, umbrella.
Gray should let Iona.
So after the plushies, it was the umbrellas next at 2:23 p.m.
Oh my god.
Then the mugs 2:27 p.m. Then
I
the
might
adult.
buy myself a mug.
Oh yeah, and
Like-
Susie loves herself a good mug.
The next things to sell out did not happen for another 2 hours. The t-shirts. T-shirts sold out at 4:40 p.m.
I am up for a t-shirt.
Yeah. The grey one and the white one sold out 1 minute later.
Not enough time.
Oh no, the grey one sold out first, and the white one sold out a minute later. And that's all the things that sold out on that Saturday.
But as I was saying, trying to say, yeah, so tomorrow is the Mystery Wednesday stream where we are going to be suiting up for action again. So, yeah, if you know,
Oh,
R6?
no,
Astral Chain?
nope,
15 minutes Machina.
no,
I just
no.
said that.
Oh.
Yay, those two are not listening to each other.
What, Alex? I completely went. Oh dear.
Then on then Thursday begins Susie versus Alien Isolation. So yeah, please yeah, really, that I think those are where we really want you to come by and
Yes, do not worry. I shall be there to make it as an excruciating as possible experience.
oh, don't worry, just wait until what I'm gonna say about it tomorrow.
I'll just be in the voice chat, waiting, and then I will just do a scream randomly.
And then everyone in your home is gonna be like, wait, what? Someone called 999.
Well, actually, I'm going to play a video, which will just be of a woman scream.
And then they're gonna think you are killing someone.
Possibly. I will make it my life's mission to make it as scary as possible.
But yeah, so follow on Twitch, subscribe and ring the bell if you're on YouTube, and yeah, 2 days to
Bring
go.
extra pants. Bring extra pants.
Yeah, just bring yourself a spacesuit. But yeah,
So it's brown.
or the inside of it is anyway. Night night.